We got it done. We set a new world record for consecutive sunrises.
Dave Zielke, I've been at Jesuit since January 1992, so you can do the math. Been about 31 years, starting year 32. I teach mathematics, taught all courses at some point in the past except AP Calculus, because I can't do that. But presently teach pre-calculus honors and calculus. I am also the AP coordinator here, director of scheduling and testing. I build the master schedule. I'm also an assistant coach for cross country. Those are my roles right now. I don't think I have top 5 favorite. I tend to improv my puns based on whatever comments students will make in my classes or my colleagues make in the faculty room. But you know, there are some, like right now, it's been a rainy day today and lots of standing water out there. So if any of you with all this rain and standing water are looking for a boat, I know a guy. Yeah, I like watching the sunrise every morning. Well, sometimes I stay up all night just so I can, you know, see if the sun's gonna rise, and then suddenly, miraculously, it dawns on me. I like to read police reports. The other day there was a little psychic who robbed a bank. Yep. The police put on an APB for a small, medium, at large. I tell you, the roads are not safe. The other day, a big truck, a Johnsonville truck, overturned on the freeway, and it blocked Highway 50 for hours. It spilled its load all over the road, and when they interviewed the head of the CHP, he said really after looking at the scene, he determined it was a worst case scenario. It's just a small sampling, yes. Just in this last month, I became a viral sensation on TikTok through no effort of my own. We've done some more travels since the Cabo trip. We went this past weekend to Ukiah, so Peppa got a massage. Did some rock climbing, had an accident, fell off the rock, but he's okay. So yeah, we're going to continue to have some more adventures, possibly some more videos that will go up showing the adventures of Peppa Pig. So yeah, that's kind of what's on the docket right now. Peppa Pig already made an appearance. He came about a week and a half ago on Friday. They checked in with the dean's office. I went through the normal channels. We got them visitors passes. And they came through the library, they went up in the classrooms, observed a couple classes, went through the main office, and yeah, there might be a video that's related to their visit, their day spent at Jesuit. One thing that I've had the privilege of having many roles, I've got to work with pretty much every group at one point or another that's associated with the school. So it's kind of given me a perspective, I think, that kind of a big picture perspective of how Jesuit High School operates, whether it's the advancement office, whether it's the business office, the faculty and staff, our buildings and grounds people. It takes everybody working together to make this place run the way it does. And so, you know, if we can learn to be to look at the good and look at the talents, appreciate the talents that all of us bring to the table, I think we can make Jesuit the best place it can be. There's so many good stories. Most of them have to do with community. We've seen Jesuit teachers gather together in community. I really like our day of service when we go out to various nonprofits around town and we spend time working together. That's kind of a highlight of mine every year. But I've seen it, generosity of spirit when faculty members have had children or whatever, or had medical things, other faculty, preparing meals, bringing meals over to each other's houses to help the family that, is maybe a little stressed out and stuff. So it's a sense of community. I think most of the stories that I have that I like have to do with community. Future, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. But there's probably two things. As a kid, the March on Washington in 1963 was a amazing, major historical event, and having an interracial family, that's something that would have been neat to have been there with all that hope and all that energy and the fact that we're still fighting for those things almost 60 years later. It can be discouraging, but again, there was a dream there that hopefully will be kept alive, and we're better off than we were back then. And the moon landing would have been kind of cool to be in Houston about that time, when sitting there with all those rocket scientists watching Neil Armstrong put his first foot down on the moon. That was pretty cool.